value weapon.
Yeah.
And you consider there's a couple of players with light shields. If it went into enemy hands, that would be a problem. But luckily, the hands it's in are pretty safe. Boaster's done well, though. Jumping out of hookah.
This gets really weird because I'm pretty sure Nats is about to gift his gun over to Alpha here.
But Alpha is so patient. It's not the prettiest of fights, but
yeah, Alpha gets a gun. Insta-tap of the spike. That's half. They've been eco, dudes. That's an eco right here. And that is a rough one from Liquid.
On the border, Fnatic. It's like the last round, there's a serious advantage.
Trex is actually watching this.
He's being watched, but this fight is everything. Trex going down, that's one of the guns on the deck, and leaves only the other in the hands of Patatek.
Bro, that kill makes this the easiest retake. I take it all back.
But instead, all of the showers are going to be cleared out. They'll know roughly where they are and start to deal with them easily.
I like the idea to go a little bit more aggressive, go in for the disruptive play with the classics, but they've lost the fights. Now it makes it much easier to deal with. Kiko finding window, Patatek on another, a flash prime to ready, but up close is Alpha here, dealing with the second as well.
Very nice from Alpha.
Good recovery on what would have been a rip at the start of the round.
Spike's taking contact. Guys,
get one relatively easily as the attackers. A chance to play for this TP, but in goes Kayak! It's a double! The nade in there for security.
Had other ideas. Kiko's still been a menace. And Nats is still standing. They're going to look to swing this one together. Crashies will be traded out. Actually,
hold up.
His old teammate biting the dust.
The Liquid would probably get away with a freebie if they manage to win this. It makes no sense for Camo not to go into a trap play here. Like, at least he can satchel out. Sending the Gecko in with a spike just doesn't make sense.
Boaster's actually sneaking his way back into Lamps. And they might expect this to be a little bit more clear. Timing for Patatek is going to be everything.
That's nuts, man. Patty keeps owning Boaster. The big 1v1 is also a huge ult.
With his ultimate online, there's not a whole lot of places you can stand.
At least bought a moment there. Nats spotted too.
Definitely take the TP if he wants it.
Nats is looking for the kill. There goes the next tap, and he's already outside of that ultimate range. Plant comes in, but Alpha knows
very nice from Alpha. Knew he had locked him in. Ulted to the right, knew that he could only be in this little area. It's very smart from him. Hey, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Hope the stream was good. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's a rough run from Liquid, man. I don't get why the Gecko is so low sending it like this. Especially as it felt like they knew it was a trap play as well. Okay, insta-ult, something that we didn't see from Vitality. And there's a little sliver for him to hide in the whole time, so he keeps this up. Everyone takes the high ground against the fish ult, makes a lot of sense. Does he raise ult here? Oi, look at that decision making, that was huge from Camo. The grenade from him as well.
It's an explosive start for Team Liquid, but they've lost Nats. Camo low with the decay.
How's he still alive?
Will slowly creep back up, but these players, they're gonna have to go back and grab that spike. Even a quick TP off the cards, and Fnatic have fully rotated in. The other thing is that pit was there. They know that Chronicle's likely around Lamps. The thing is, he doesn't really have the weapon to go challenging them with the judge in hand. But if they come in and challenge him, it seems like Patatek's toying with the idea of this could be a disaster.
Yeah, the judge might farm him.
Is if Liquid TP. That's the one sort of thing that's actually saving them. It's the other side of the map. Well, okay, the challenge
16 HP, can't heal himself.
Damage coming through. Kiko swings and brings it back into a 2v2, and Camo adds another to the death toll. Now he has a chance at a showstopper, but hitting this will not be easy. Boaster even risking.
Boaster's giving it.
Him into firing that rocket, and it won't land a single.
Oh my goodness. The head-to-head between Patty and Boaster is insanely stacked right now. It's mental. I think it's a 4-0. Feels like half of Patty's kills are on Boaster.
New kid would be proud of that one.
Without a doubt. Wouldn't be able to show his player cam afterwards. That was a really nice reaction. Realized alongside
Dog into fish ult. I mean, Nats isn't joining the team, so I guess we aren't sending this.
Be looking to try and pick up the pace. Crashies did get caught by the Tiger, and well, more importantly, has been caught by Camo.
Dude, what is this? Everyone's just smoke dueling.
That has been happening almost every single round of this game. No one able to get a solid foothold.
Dude, Patty
Once
is
again, that Armageddon will be used
out in the open, but dude, he's winning so many duels. Bro is 14-4.
Well, he had no choice. If he went back, he would have been killed by the Armageddon.
Nice
They
shot.
isolated him, but now they've been taken down one by one. Fnatic, they thought they had the right play there, but again, Patatex bailed them out, got them that side control. And it's been a bit of a menace for Boaster. He's been hit through that smoke so many times now. That can't feel good.
He left to defend this, but his goal is to hold on to the
I mean,
showers.
Camo's got to do so much here.
Tougher, but he's been forced out.
Big nade. They got a lot of delay on this plant. It's going to get to like 10-second tap of the spike. Big nades, man. Oh, he got a double. This is still kind of fine for the plant. Right? Oh. This was a bit of a classic Fnatic. They just took too long and then Liquid didn't use too much util. Ooh,
Highest
not
statistical
great.
Sentinel, Duelist, and Initiator. Smoke's coming soon.
That's going to be hard to fit in the trophy.
Sure, why not? Camo, up close. He is being tagged away, though. He hasn't yet been spotted, but he is just taking more and more damage, and eventually, well, he's found Alpha here. Worthy trade.
As if Crashies is sitting in the smoke the whole time during all of that.
The one rifle they started the round with. But once again, you feel like the second this spike is down, it feels like the round's already over.
Dangerous Kiko.
Well, that's a mistake from... Yeah, they don't do that. Didn't they see the judge when they did the...
In the darkness, that's where even a glimmer of hope can shine so bright. The guiding light leads the way, but Kiko is the one to fall. And now Patatex has to recover the one.
So you're telling me that hit the guy's showers?
He found a double, but time is against Patty. He knows there's a player in the corner. The blast pack used to push him off. And the three that you're hearing the right things. You don't think the guys need a
3-person stack, and they had no idea he was this close, and it's up to Crashies.
Looking for more, but Crashies won't allow that. Eats the flash.
Oh, Crashies has done so much. Imagine if he got an extra big 1v2. Well, they know where he is. It's very fast from Chronicle.
No, but this always makes me nervous. He's gone running up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Seems like he's turning back.
Oi, big, dude. There was no hesitation in that.
It's almost like he baited a lot. He's been catching Boaster a couple of times, so
good off angle.
The big dog. Alpha,
Very nice, man.
This is much
last kill into first kill. Dude, Boaster's going for it. Big 1v1.
Most of the time.
Okay, well, is that just...
Yeah, I remember that one, and immediately dies to the same thing.
Yeah, and they might even be able to push out here.
It up a notch in OT.
Might be able to get this orb.
And well, Fnatic,
that's fish out.
They now have to try and fight back from a deficit, and guess what? This man has not left
the
showers. He's keeping it clean.
You're playing up against a guy who just won out that last clutch. He's got to have so much.
I mean, it's another good off angle for him, but I'm nervous with how he's playing it.
For the third time
yeah, it could have been official.
A lot of damage done, and certainly not a death sentence for Liquid. They get the information that the play is still towards A. The smoke goes down, but they cross through with that wall that's now soon to drop. But those players can be safe. The problem is, well, for a moment they were splitting up. And if they were, it would be two players.
Oh, the timing on this is so weird.
Needs to clear his left when he comes out. He has, but Kiko hits the shot first.
Oi, nice shot, man. Oi, nice shot. Damn. Okay, it was an absolute banger map. From 12-9.
Waste of time. There's no one there.
That's
giant.
Big time. There's 40 seconds left.
It's an extra pass on 10 HP though, 30.
Yeah, Camo's done
30 seconds. They go to Trex. He has the gun. He has recon, double shock.
As always with Fnatic is that clock, and they are walking into Trex, the one purchased up.
Pass the pressure over towards B main just because.
He was one of the main reasons they were able to close out the last map. If he can close out this round, they're going to be off to a flyer of a start.
Oi, that second shot is so fast, dude.
Expecting him to be at the back of the site with the amount of time, you can understand why, but now that clock gets even
more
what
a round, mate.
And Trex alone on the beast.
Last map, it hasn't gone anywhere once he's given the challenge. And you completely, I agree with you, Tom. You understand why they don't think he'll be promised. There's
Knife on short, hits 3.
Ultimately, I think you just have to.
Good amount of info, holding Hegger over towards B main as well.
Kills, doing some damage to the economy.
I mentioned. If we can see.
Oh, that's nice though. Is Nats in trouble?
The best of Trex. This
Geeko in
team could
trouble.
be a world beater.
Oh, Nats is in
There's
trouble.
already plenty of those on the other side, though. Kayak started off strong. Trex will be the one to respond, and Nats is playing around his own setup. There's a reason you still see him on this Cypher and not switching things up. He creates his own luck, but there have been trades across the board. The advantage has dissipated for the side of Liquid, but they do still have some heavy hitters left.
Camel for a second scared me. He was going out as the spike was being planted. Now he's got
Nice shot.
teammates with him, or at least one. It's Patatek who has to take up that mantle. A 1 versus 2.
Nade main to isolate site.
Alfier still
Right.
playing with the headhunter. In towards main, no chance to recover a weapon, but Paddy has to first get past Chronicle. He's holding out on the angle. He's got a
Whoa.
good read on the situation. A great shot and a knife for info that will
Oh,
be
he's gonna
avoided,
think
but
he's
the
short.
steps, he heard them, no? I think he did. The deep flash, look at the defuse. It's in a perfect position. Alpha's got to run. He's got to sprint. He might be too late, but now he's got behind the boxes. He pulled Patatek
Damn,
off,
nicely
but
done from
even
Paddy.
still, Paddy's
Dude,
able to get it done.
Couple of rounds where he's saving him a little bit here.
4-0 for Team Liquid. For players in main, but he's a little too far away to actually
30
catch them.
seconds left.
The smoke down and a paranoia primed and ready.
Omen flash is
Flash
good.
still
1,
online
2.
for Patatek as well. They're gonna find it
Only
difficult to get value
didn't
with
hit the
Kayak.
Yoru.
He
I'll
got
tell you what,
ahead of the
Kayak did great
paranoia.
there.
The gate crash into sight, the opening pick, but they've still got so many players left to deal with. With Trex falling though, that could be the round in their hands. A set of
Dude,
flashes
look
for
at this
Patatek
kid
still,
go.
But Kayak's on a tear until he meets Camo. A 2 versus 3. An all-in play up against the tour de force, and it's Camo who comes in, forcing this back
2v4?
to a 2-on-2. Boaster will smoke himself off. In fact, it's the other corner. He's playing
Wait,
mind games with
not the best
Camo
plant.
still having that blade storm though, a deadly foe. Boaster up close. He won't catch anything with Nats on the shorty, and now they've got the info. They just have to wait, and Crashies will be revealed. He tries to do the same.
No
but the
way,
ball's on
2v4'd?
backside, doesn't draw Nats' eye.
Give it.
Yeah, no, he did fantastically well. He played off his teammates' utility, gets that first opener, then manages a couple
Otherwise, I
more
think they're in
while
trouble.
holding onto the site, but then the retake looked even better. Camo,
Really
next
bad on
round,
this map right now.
they have put quite a bit into this one.
Passive trips for Team Liquid, keeping short control, punishing the movement towards the switch. Kiko onto Alfier. They are picking and choosing their fights. And
Is this a retake?
running past this spam. They've already made it through, but they're losing players bit by bit.
Yeah, big
piece
drone,
by
big
piece.
recon.
The threads fraying from the loom here is Fnatic.
Dude, get that
They're
Odin,
not
Odin in heaven. That guy's
getting
dead.
to go off of Crashies is taking a risk, but hell, he has to. Someone has to at this point, because without it, there will be no reward. The TP from Boaster almost loses his life. He's being challenged. Crashies finds success up in heaven. Another
Damn,
for
Boaster
him.
did pretty good,
but down
though.
goes Boaster. It's Crashies alone. The plan's not for him. He'll swing out
Oh.
wide and take him down. Another surprise play from Liquid.
Main
But it's
control.
free. And the fight back was decent, but again, it's what I'm talking about with players being on the same page. Like right at the end,
Dude, they're just
one
spamming
of you
him.
could have stunned, one of you could have fought, but that's not been the Liquid way throughout this match.
For showing it the respect it deserves.
But here we go. 9-0.
Oh, they change it up.
And just
Wait,
look
sorry.
how confident they're playing. They are right up mid already. There's going to be Crashies to try and find some semblance, some balance,
Damn,
but
bro,
there is nothing
making
to
it
be
look so
found.
easy.
They don't even get to see Camo as he dashes quickly down mid, immediately onto Alpha. The Blade Storm helping him out for a little bit more.
That round was
Dude, they go
incredible.
for another one.
And they're going for it again.
They go for it again, surely
They want
not.
to try and close this one out quick. A lot of damage already being done. And this
Seconds
is a weaker purchase.
flash over the top.
They just found the
Oh my
double.
god, Trex might
They're
get 3
getting
with his ult.
destroyed. This is
Dude,
men against
Trex
boys,
did
and
so
Fnatic have
much
never
damage.
been on the other end of a trouncing like this. They have managed themselves a single kill. And while within, yeah, he's
What's he
trying to
looking
escape on the
for?
side. I can't blame him.
Okay, this is maybe.
Yeah, no, this
back
is
in
actually
their
kinda
favor.
doable.
Kayak
5
ended up getting
HP,
hit by that
56
Under
HP.
Fury as well. They tagged 3
Don't know about
players
it.
B main, 1 outside of A. Global utility.
He wanted to
Trex.
jump off the map.
Both of these
That's
so
crazy.
Desperately low. This push into Kiko, low as he may be. He's got the angle with the ult.
It's actually looking
and
nice.
hopefully find an opening
This is
to
the
him
best
that way.
go at it.
He's gone
They
the
didn't
wrong
split, and he's gone
We're
spawn.
going for his hope and just look
Wait,
at the rotation.
are they not going to clear
3
camo?
players already into the spawn. As said, Liquid have been fighting together. Camo in the corner. This is something that they
They're
have
next to
check
each other.
for.
Bro, they're holding
They need
hands.
to clear. They can't land to get away with it. Kayak has done just that. But Kiko is still standing. Traded out by Boaster. Hunter's Fury going through, but so many low players.
Did they
on the
anti
other
their
side.
ult and
A
close the
pop
door
flash
as
in,
well?
But it's an immediate trade. Kayak and Crashies to at least give them a round. Give them a leg to stand on.
Ooh, okay, they're on the board.
Deny a 13-0
They're on the board.
from the Fnatic fans as they are on the board.
Well, it's good to see smiles on the faces of Fnatic, even though they're trailing by so much. I said it, we've seen the comebacks from them before, and this could still end up 11-3. So who knows? Fnatic may have it in them, but it's going to be one hell of a battle for them to come back into this series.
Dude, look at
The
Nats.
wall was tripped. They should be aware of this. It should be being watched, and Boaster's the one
And
to
then does
catch it.
Patty
There
even
goes
consider
Nats.
this? Probably not.
A 2 versus 3
Oh.
now. Fnatic look set.
Well, that's free info to get on the
Find
site, though.
themselves a second. Crashies killed by the nade, but 8 seconds as the spike's going down. A player isolated in mid will be dropped, and it's all onto Trex. He's had the clutches so
Recon
far
in
in this
3, 1
series.
shock.
This would be a big nail in the coffin of Fnatic if he wins it.
He's had everything. This has been one of the statement matches for Trex, but he could put a cherry on top of the icing, on top of the cake, but there are 2 players up against him who desperately want themselves another round. Shock Dart out. He's going to do a little bit of chip damage, but now he's left isolated, low, with everything still to do. The first one will, however, go his way, but Boaster's trying to stick it. It's risky, and the steps are paying him off. He's based him off completely. Playing the mind games, just looking for those final shots. Trex is a master manipulation.
Oh my goodness, he's all over him.
Every time he's put in this
Actually in his brain, that was
situation,
crazy to watch.
he's outplaying Fnatic. He's the one that got them across the line on Bind with some fantastic closers to the rounds, but this one may trump them all.
What are you doing?
The 1v2, the man who's 0 and 7 against Fnatic. He has tasted
I've noobed
defeat
it, haven't
at
I?
their hands
It's an
4
absolute
times that he can
classic.
remember.
Away from taking this one, finishing it off.
Dude, Crashies
Already
loves
the
this
spike has
recon,
been
man.
dropped. Still, of course, a full investment of weaponry.
Oh.
Oh, it's a little bit shaky, but Camo does get the job done. And again, they've left a piece behind. It is going to be attempted to be cleared, and Chronicle does that at least. But now
Should be done,
he's
right?
set
Dude, a
to have to do one
13-1.
better.
My
1
goodness.
versus 3 to keep them in the series.
That is a
He's being
that is
watched as well.
that was a
This
strong
already,
read
and
on
Trex
this.
will remember
Holy.
all of Team Liquid with them.
A
It's a cruel
13-1.
summer for Fnatic. 1 round on the board on their map pick. It's Team Liquid with a dominant display on Ascent. And this